And welcome. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Aggies taking on the Giants.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Your San Francisco Giants.
Just about set to go. And our pitcher tonight, Jade Farias.
Well, he's allowing just over one base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Raynel Delgado leading things off and takes a strike. The pitch. Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And we check out the guy in the 7th spot, Adael Amador.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Ezekiel Duran stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Gets under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting third, the catcher, number 25.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is J.C. Esquera, looking for his first big league hit right here. Just missed. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod on the mound, Devin Smart.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Lori Garcia, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That's the ball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one almost got him. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the center fielder,
Leury Garcia with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Digging in, Johan Rojas. Breaking ball inside.
1-0.
1-0.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Runner on the go. Pitch is
No,
low.
that's a ball.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
Turned out to be a pretty good pitch to run on right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. That can be pretty tough for a catcher to reach down and grab it and then get rid of it quickly enough to prevent that would-be base stealer.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Runner at second, nobody out. Not close with that one. Full count now. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. To third. Tag. Got him.
Batting third, the third baseman.
So up next, Kelvin Gutierrez.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Rojas, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
Runner.
To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out. And that one upstairs, ball one. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Scoreless after one. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Rodriguez.
Number 64.
Rodriguez launched a homer in his most recent game. Farias back to work. Clips the corner, and that is strike one. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Tapped up the first base side, but that rolls foul. Next offering upstairs. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one missed. That misses the zone. Ball 3. Second inning here, no score. Popped up. Torres pulls it down, and there are 2 down.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Albert Rodriguez.
Now the left fielder, Albert Rodriguez.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1. Rodriguez matched a homer in his last game. And that one in the air center field. Rojas has a beat on it, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the rookie DH, Carlos Franco, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That one outside, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Now he breaks his bat. Delgado on the run, sends it over to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
It. The first baseman, Jake Holton.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jake Holton. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too.
Right through there for a strike. Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well. That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Marco Hernandez now at the plate.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 0-1 down. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2-2.
Next offering upstairs.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
And the batter now, number 15. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Step off, throw to first. And he just got his hand in there. The next offering misses. 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2 outs.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Runner takes off. And it goes just foul. Down the line. And a foul ball. Runner goes again. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Anael Amador.
On. Amador hitting 7th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Fought off foul. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Emmanuel Rodriguez. That one at triple digits. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Rocketed out towards right center. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And now, with a homer in his last game. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
One out, base is empty. And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now Raynel Delgado. And that's downstairs and outside.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Man at first, one away. That's way outside. 2-1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Next offering is foul back. Runner on the go again. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Torres. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. On the ground. And now slings to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 28.
You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
Here's the catcher. In there at the knees. Strike one. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
2 down, nobody on. Next offering popped in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Ezekiel Duran. And that's a little bit high, and that's ball one. And there's the ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul will see another payoff pitch. High in the air, out to right. Should have this one. Calls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 25.
And now here is J.C. Esquera.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Just missed. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Gutierrez hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, number 64.
2 down, base is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Carter Jensen digs in now. He popped out his first time. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Throw to third. Ow! And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Bottom 4, digging in. It's the speedy outfielder, Johan Rojas.
Rojas.
The changeup missing. Ball 1.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fastball in for a strike. 2-1 now.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Towards first, Rodriguez takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just
now
rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Kelvin
And now Kelvin Gutierrez grounded out his first time. And ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carlos.
Stepping in, Carlos Franco. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. In for a strike. Good slider.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ball one there. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Jensen.
Farias back to work. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the corner for a strike. And the count 1-2. And delivers outside.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner. Just a little bit off the edge.
Next offering upstairs. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. It bangs off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. The pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Albert Rodriguez, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. High fly ball, right field. Moving under it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Adael Amador.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Adael Amador. He's already homered in this game. Popped up left side, Torres. Out. Number 2.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And now the center fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Dives and he can't hang on. The throw comes in too late and a run is in to score. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at bat he's never going to forget.
Runner at first with 2 away. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Angel Henao. The shortstop takes the ball. Rodriguez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hard hit right side, and that will end the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Aggies on top here, 2-0. And we're back. Here's a big power threat.
The first baseman, Jake Bullpen.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now
big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now the right fielder, 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. That clips the corner.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Ripped to short. To first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Chris Ellis on to pitch here.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
So the lineup flips over, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Reynel Delgado. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
That's in there. And the count is 0-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Bennett Robles getting loose out there. Number 63 also throwing. Nice grab. And they get the out.
The right fielder, number 20,
Ezekiel Duran getting ready to hit. Duran goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. First pitch just misses. Strike 1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished Little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 away.
Now batting, number 25.
Here's the catcher to hit, J.C. Esquera. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Gutierrez makes the play, and it's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Aggies out front 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the shortstop, Jose Torres. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. That's inside.
No, that's a ball.
The 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Into center. And it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting,
Jose
number
Torres with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Struck out swinging his first time. Fouled off. He was late.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. That one the other way. Base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Number 28 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Here's the left fielder, Lori Garcia, 1 for 2. Late swing, fouled off. No outs, runners at first and second. In the air, center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder, Johan Rojas.
So digging in, Johan Rojas. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Richard Rodriguez getting ready to go. Sarantola warming up as well. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Now batting.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
So up next, Kelvin Gutierrez. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Stays alive. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's too high.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That's down and in. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
And that'll load the bases.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
So bases all loaded up. Franco now at the plate. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Rodriguez snags it on the run.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Bennett Robles. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there. So I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Rodriguez up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Ripped on the ground to second. And he'll be safe at first.
Now batting.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
At the plate, Carter Jensen. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Move over to first, trying to keep him close. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. Outside with a breaking ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second with a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Swings and misses. 3-2 now.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, left fielder Albert Rodriguez.
First and second, no outs. Rodriguez will hit next. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rojas settles under this one. Brings it in. One down.
The batter number 2.
Now, Adael
Second
Amador.
Adael
He blasted one out
Amador.
earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
In for a strike. 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two on, one out. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, and 1 error, but they leave him stranded. 7th inning stretch time. The Aggies on top 2-0.
Pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Richard Rodriguez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading
Jake
off for the
Holt
Giants,
digs in
the
down.
first baseman.
Well, these fans definitely want to get
Bullpen.
involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That one in the dirt. 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
That one a little bit high, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
2-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 1 out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So digging in, Marco Hernandez. That misses, and that is ball 1. drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And gone. He circles the bases, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Now it's the right fielder. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that drops in for a strike. Next pitch way upstairs. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
That one missed. Next pitch is outside.
That's a really good take.
Jose Torres in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. And the tying run is on base. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Richard Rodriguez departs, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Eric Sarantola into the game. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Torres up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swings and misses, and it's 1-1.
No, that's high.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. And that's outside.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
And here's the catcher. Fastball for a strike.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
2 outs. Out towards right center field, and that'll get down for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
And here is Lori Garcia. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Remy Goodman. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Now at the plate, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
The center fielder.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And the 0-1. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop, Angel Henao.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Angel Henao. A switch hitter batting right. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
1 down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Just missed. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. His 13th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 3-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now the third baseman, Raynel Delgado. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And that's a strike. Next pitch is outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat. That fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Ezekiel Duran. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. First pitch, and he just misses. That one missing inside. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. J.C. Esquera waiting for a turn at the plate. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. And that extends the inning.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, J.C. Esquera. 0 for 3 in this one. He swings and fouls one off. And that one is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2
In the
strikes.
dirt, blocked. Duran, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one drilled left field. Garcia going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Oscar Ratto on for his Major League debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Rojas in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's outside. And a count 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
That's outside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch. It's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
And now, Kelvin Gutierrez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And that is downstairs. 2-0. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Makes the catch for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So now here's the DH. Carlos Franco. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. High fly ball down the left field line. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 63.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Rodriguez.
The first baseman,
1 for 3.
64.
It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now it's going to be Carter Jensen. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch misses. Activity in the bullpen. Christopher Molina up and loosening in the pen. Salazar getting loose as well. Fouled off left side. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. That to right. And that'll fall for a base hit.
The batter, the left fielder, Albert Rodriguez.
So man aboard. Now the left fielder, Albert Rodriguez. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. Runner on the move. In the air, right field. Has this one sized up and makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Second baseman,
Adael Amador. The next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in there at the knees. Jensen off of first with 2 away. Swings through that one out in front that time.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Ball 1 there.
That's the ball. 1 and 2.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. 1 more shot coming up. Bottom of the 9th on deck. The Aggies lead it 3-1.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, number 81.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs it out.
So digging in, Jake Holton. The changeup missing. Ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And that's in for a strike. Next offering upstairs. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one's off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's the second baseman, Marco Hernandez.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Around third. Relay throw home. Safe. And it's a one-run game.
Well done. Drives in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now the right fielder. And fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
One-run game, bottom nine. To the right side. Off-balance speed, there's one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So now a pinch hitter, number 5.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
On its way to the corner. And it's off the wall, but foul. Two down, nobody on. And that is out of play. One strike away. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time, ball game. And the strikeout ends it. Smart with his... Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division. Ready to go now? And now it's going to be Raynel Delgado. And that one misses up and in. And we're underway. Next pitch in for a strike, and 1-1. In the air, out towards right center. Rojas makes the catch, and there's one gone. Let's take a look at our lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
That one ripped. Garcia calls it in, and there's 2 away. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Outside. Ground ball left side. Whips it across, and that is the inning. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Singy. So here's the lefty, Devin Smart. And Singy, a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
Bottom of the first. Now a chance for Leury Garcia. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Foul ball there.
One and one.
Next offering is fouled back. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's downstairs, and it's 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout.
Take a look at the lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Rodriguez coming on. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the third out. We played an inning, no score. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Rodriguez. Farias back to work. Rodriguez went deep in his most recent game.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rojas sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
That is fifth. The designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Carter Jensen.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
First pitch swinging.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
No score here in the second. Next one misses, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air, left field, down the line. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. He's safe.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
One out, runner at second. Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Homered in the game back on Sunday. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Man at second. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it. Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Adael Amador. And there's a foul ball. Comes up empty.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Good eye in that spot.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Right through there, got it. Out number 3.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the DH, Carlos Franco. Inside, just missed. And that one is inside. Next offering upstairs.
3-0.
And there's the automatic.
3-1.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count's full.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Swing and a pop-up. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jake.
And here's the first baseman, Jake Holton. Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-0. 1 out, bases empty. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And there's the ball. Line drive, caught.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely
Batting
ripped
fifth,
it towards
the
third.
second
But
baseman,
quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
Marco Hernandez will hit next. That one
ball,
misses.
no strike.
Ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one misses, and the count's full.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
2 outs. Goes down looking. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning, and here's the rookie center fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Pop up here, third base side. Puts it away for the out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Angel Henao.
Now it's the power speed combo, Angel Henao. Finished the weekend series with 4 hits on Sunday. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Henao hitting 9th in today's lineup. And his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. And he shatters his bat on the ground to short. And he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact.
Fastball down and in. Good spot to get a ground ball, but that one had eyes. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, Raynel Delgado. Fly to center his first time. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
1-1 now. And downstairs. Move to first. Oh, they got him leading. He's out.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
Top of the third, no score. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
now here is number 15.
The right fielder.
He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Torres.
Next to hit, Jose Torres. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away. Jose Torres with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
One down, and now the catcher comes up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Torres leads off first with one away. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1-1.
Line drive, base hit. The throw to third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Number 28 with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Lori Garcia digs in now.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And that misses. Ball one.
1 ball. No strike.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Slider misses outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And that one fouled off. And it remains 2-2. Two on, one out. That's towards center. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the center fly.
Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. First time up, he grounded to third. Ball one, no strikes. Fastball is outside. One run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Two outs. In there at the knees. It's 2-2.
Cibao, 2 strike.
Upstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Gutierrez in the on-deck circle. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So close to getting out of it right there.
Now
but this inning still has life.
Gutierrez.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kelvin Gutierrez. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Franco, the next to hit. Up and in, and that is ball 1. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Fastball for a strike. And that one missing low.
2-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to inning number 4. The Giants have the lead, 2-0. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Ezekiel Duran. Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. And ball 1.
1 strike.
And a foul ball. And that one upstairs.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Here's a big power threat. J.C. Esquera. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Runner at first with no outs here. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
At the belt and fires. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Cibao, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 64.
Rodriguez now at the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. And that one is going to go. His 7th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Next to hit, Carter Jensen. Doubled his first time up. That one lined softly the other way. It'll fall into left field for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Albert Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Laced down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's the second baseman, Adael Amador. Golden opportunity right here. And the first offering is not close.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Drops into the glove, and there are 2 outs.
Well, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
And now the center fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. First time up was a pop out. Now one missed.
1-0.
Late on that fastball.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And that one fouled off. Jensen on third. Rodriguez at second with 2 gone. Popped up to the left into foul ground. He's under it. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Bullpen.
Ball 1 low.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next pitch is outside.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That one catches the zone. 3-1. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Now batting.
So up next, Marco Hernandez. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And there's a ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Durant under this one. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, number 15.
And now the right fielder grounded out his first time.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Going to count 1 and 2. Lifted in the air, right field. Durant nabs it, and there's 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Torres. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Hit on the ground to short. Pinal whips it to first. And that is that. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Farias back to work. That one fouled off.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Inside, it's a ball and 2 strikes. That one ripped right center field, and a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Delgado in the box now. Takes strike 1.
One ball, 1 strike.
And now on at first, nobody out. Check on the runner. And now dives back in safely.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
There's the strike up high, and the count is 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Bare hand grab. Got him. What a play.
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting 1 out of it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the number 2 hitter, Ezekiel Duran. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. To third, Gutierrez. Slings to first in time.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
So 2 down now, and here is J.C. Esquera. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Bennett Robles, the left-hander, up and throwing. Ellis, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Man on second, 2 down. And that one clips the corner. And that's fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runner at second. 2 down. That's down and in.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Pitchers out there, you can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That missed by a lot. And it's 3-2. Rodriguez would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. And the batter now, number 28.
Leading off for San Francisco, the catcher, number 28.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jonathan Hernandez appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Sarantola getting cranked up as well. Fought off foul. That one outside. 2-1. Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Garcia up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. And that one almost hit him.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch,
Now
and I'll tell you what, he
center
earned
fielder,
that walk.
So digging in, Johan Rojas. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
1 away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Oh. 2-2.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Picks over and he breaks for second. The tag and got him at second. Right side, Amador. Inning over. Through 5. All even at 2-2. Bennett Robles gets the call from the pen.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and
Bennett
I'm sure there's some
Robles.
nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Now here is Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game.
Number 64.
Robles, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first.
Yep, he's out.
Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carter Jensen.
Carter Jensen will hit next. In there at the knees for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Number 63 up and throwing. All tied up, and we're the top half of the sixth.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. Just missed. Right side, settles under it, corrals it. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Albert Rodriguez.
Here's the left fielder, Albert Rodriguez. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Strike.
Right through there for a strike. Struck him out looking. 3 up, 3 down that time. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jonathan Hernandez. This is his first appearance of the season.
Hernandez.
Now it's the power speed combo, Kelvin
the
Gutierrez.
Kelvin
He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Movement in the bullpen, Richard Rodriguez, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. And ball 1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. One, 2 now. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I
Now
call it a
back,
power
the
curveball in the
Carlos
80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Carlos Franco digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in, and his first big league hit is a double. Carlos Franco with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
So up next, Jake Holton. Now one missed. Move to second. Franco back in on a dive.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Hernandez now at the plate. This one high in the air to left center. He's got it, and that's the inning. 6 innings behind us. All square at 2-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 63.
Anderson. Cibao.
And the batter now, El Amador.
The second baseman.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Here's a 1-2. And misses inside. Up the middle, Hernandez fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Played that ball perfectly and got the throw off across his body as well as anybody could have. Any slower, and that was probably a hit.
So digging in, Emmanuel Rodriguez. And that skips into dirt. And now 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls and a strike. And a strike on the outside edge.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
That misses the zone. 3-2 now.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
1 down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Angel Henao. He's 2 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Gutierrez pulls that one down, and that is that. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The right fielder, number 15.
Well struck, right field. That one is back. That's long gone. He shoots one out to right. It's his 8th home run of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jonathan Hernandez won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher on now, Richard Rodriguez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now here is Jose Torres. First pitch just misses.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Makes the grab, one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Number 28 in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Cut on and missed 90.
And if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, out to short. Jump throw, and it beats him. What a play.
The left fielder, number 1, Glory Garcia.
Two down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Glory Garcia. He swings and fouls one off. That one's in there. 0-2 now.
Felt hard in, soft away, and now he's in an 0-2 count. He's got to figure out a way to try to stay.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Remy Goodman.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Back to the top of the order now. Raynel Delgado getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And that drops in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Robles, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Ellis also getting ready. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that is downstairs. 1-2 to count.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
That one to first. Makes a sliding stop. Fires to first. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
So up next, Ezekiel Duran. And there's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. And here is J.C. Esquera. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Just missed.
1-1.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, Boog, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. Could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rodriguez. He's already homered here in this one.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Outside, and it's 1-0.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Two outs. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
That one not close. Yeah, that's ball 2. And there's a ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Carter Jensen, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Now it's the DH, Carter Jensen. Up and in, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1. High fly ball out towards left field. That's going back. Back some more. And it is gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they lead it. It's 5-3.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Remy Goodman out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Chris Ellis gets the ball now.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Here's the left fielder, Albert Rodriguez. 1 for 3. In for a strike. 0-1. That's a little bit low. The 1-1 is fouled off. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Smoked on the ground a second. That ends the frame. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 5-3. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Oscar Ratto.
Now
getting ready to make his season debut.
Ratto.
So digging in, Johan Rojas.
The center fielder.
I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Action in the pen down there. Number 81. The closer is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. And another ball.
2-0.
Swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Off the mark there. 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Kelvin Gutierrez will hit next. And that one hammered way back there. And it's gone. He'll circle the bases. Third home run of the season. It's 5-4. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Franco. Right down to shoot, strike one. Swings and he breaks his bat. And it's caught for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now the first baseman, Jake Holton. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
2 down, nobody on. Just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Next offering is in for a strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard hit left side. Zips it across, and that is that. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's down to 1 at 5-4. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Adael Amador. Outside corner, there's a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Christopher Molina appears to be getting loose. Salazar warming up as well. Here comes the 0-1. And that one missing low. Hard hit to third. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
The center fielder, number 32, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
Here's the center fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. He's got some power, no doubt. Clark, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. One down, base is empty. That catches the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And now the next to hit takes ball 1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Just missed. Raynel Delgado to bat next. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That one finds the zone. 3 balls and a strike. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. 2 outs. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Raynel Delgado. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Now batting, right fielder Ezekiel Duran.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder Ezekiel Duran. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that'll do it. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We head now to the bottom of the ninth. The Aggies have the advantage, 5-4.
Now pitching.
Back now, and
Number
on the mound,
81.
the closer, number 81.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Leading off, Marco Hernandez.
Francisco, the second baseman, Marco Hernandez.
Fastball for a strike. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's under it. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, number 15.
He's 2 outs away. And now the right fielder. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And now. And they're down to their last out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Number 5. Looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And that one fouled off. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got
number
the dugout
28.
fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
And here's the catcher. In there, and it's 0-1. Ball one there. And that is out of play. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
Close one here today.